Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. I'm Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. This is going to be your March 2020 reading. Oh, I wish I would have, no, I didn't save it, but I just split the deck and the Capricorn card came out. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Val. I'm a channeler. I read cards and they are intuitive reading. They are what helps me to get the channeling out in the clearest way possible. Okay, so let's get going. Intense energies for you this month. I want you guys to be careful towards the end of the month. All month you should be careful of this. Anger, unexpressed rage. Anger can quickly turn into rage this month. Make sure you're journaling. Make sure if you have a counselor, you're talking to your counselor. Okay, get these vibrations and feelings out before you speak to the person that you're angry with. You may say some things you might regret later, okay? Around the 22nd, okay, there's going to be a lot of Mars and Aries in your chart. Make sure that you are waiting about 48 hours to make any big decisions. Let the anger out. Punch a pillow. Whatever you got to do. But you could have some of those moments. These are not bad things. Feel it. I'm not saying ignore it. I'm not saying, oh, just keep positive. It'll go away. No, these are things that must be dealt with. If you're feeling this way, you need to take action in some way. But make sure that you're doing so maturely. Okay? I don't want you guys are such beautiful souls, and you always are so kind to people. You help everybody that you can. And then the one time that you finally speak out, yeah, you're angry. Sometimes you might say things that you don't mean. This month could be one of those. So just be really careful this month, especially when it comes around drinking alcohol, things like that. Okay, I did take my dog for a few walks, so she should be pretty chill, but we'll see. Overall, we got deep knowing. I'm going to shuffle these again and get one more for you guys, okay? It's a beautiful card, though. We have the full moon in Virgo. It's going to be a super moon. And isn't he the cutest moon? I just love his little nose. He's so cute. And look at this with the owl up there, the star alignments. Deep knowing. This is a time for you to truly go within and ask yourself, what am I really feeling? What am I really upset about? What am I frustrated with? Okay? Let's get one more spirit for them. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, and just so you know, I shuffled all the decks. At the top of this deck, look at this, the moon. You're going to have some deep emotions this month. This can be a good thing. This can be a good thing. If you're aware of it, you can change this pattern already. If you're aware of it coming towards you, you don't have to get upset and angry. You can just feel this flood of emotions and ask, what is this telling me? Right? If you have children, especially parenting, of course, please don't lash out at your children. We all have done it. I'm a parent. I have done it more times than I can count. And I always am angry at myself later for it. Okay? And what's also interesting at the top of this deck, I'm not using this deck for this reading, but I didn't even notice it. Children's at the top of this one too. So this may come into play. Whew. We're going to use, I think the Radiant Wise is what I'm feeling today. The one that the moon card's on. At the top of this deck, we have the star card. Again, replenish and heal. I'm feeling like a lot of you this month are finishing up some repressed emotions that you have looked at. And it's kind of like opening up Pandora's box. You're like, whoa, I didn't know how much was going to come out of this box. It's okay. Breathe through it. You are a divine being. You are beautiful. You've got this. Okay? Okay, Spirit. What else for overall energies for... Honey, your butt is so big. Everything on her is big. Give me some room here. Back that up. You hear that, YouTube? I blanked it out, so you cannot demonetize me. They will anyway, I promise. They demonetize all my videos. Please like and subscribe. It's like tipping. If you would like to actually donate to my channel, I have a few links below. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Super easy. If you do donate, it is so important for me to give the energy back. Please make sure that you tell me what you want to manifest or what you want to let go of for the next full moon. Okay, that's going to be on March 9th. Everyone who donates to my channel, I give back the energy by putting them in my ritual that I do for the full moon. I do a full moon and a new moon ritual, very intense. It lasts about 3 hours. And I will speak your name out loud and I will speak your intention out loud. Okay, so make sure you please send me that because I can't tell you how important that is to me to give back. Okay, that exchange of energy. I don't want stuff hanging over me that I owe back. Okay. Ooh, felt that buzz. This is so crazy. If you guys did not see the live video I did about 2 hours ago, you must go watch it. Okay, and it makes sense that the energy would line up like this. Never-ending story. You must watch your thoughts this month. Your thoughts are powerful this month. For everyone, they will be, but for Capricorn, it's going to be so important that you are aware of your thoughts. Ask yourself before you speak. Watch before you react. Okay, this month is going to be a lot maybe coming at you. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're really going to start this month out with some kind of coming back into some old financial worries. You know, and I know that many of you, I'm hearing from your spirit guides right now, you've been working hard on this. Yes, this is coming back around, but it is okay. You have to look at the big picture. You have to realize how much your thoughts are affecting your current state. And sometimes we just slip back into old patterns. You must recognize that, okay? And for those of you who are worried about finances, especially when it comes, I'm hearing that some of you are wanting to travel or have booked travel plans and you're concerned about the travel or something like that. Please don't worry about it. They're saying that all of that's going to work itself out. But you must keep your mindset in a positive state, okay? When it comes to future stuff. You must keep your mindset in a positive state. When you're going through stuff on this present here and now, you can feel those emotions. But you have got to start controlling the anxiety coming from the future and the dread coming from the future and the disillusionment of the past. The past, it already happened, so it doesn't exist. The future, it's not here yet, so it doesn't exist. What you're doing now is changing your whole life. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, Spirit. They are wanting to do a Celtic crossbred for you guys. I love you too. She always puts her little, she always puts her little paw on me to say I love you. She's like, just so I know, you're not going to get up, and when you do, I'm going to pass out, but at least I know. So, Spirit, tell me where their soul is right now. Capricorn. Capricorn, where's their soul? Felt something buzz. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, again, thinking about the money, thinking about the finances, coming back around to some financial worry, I think. They're saying everything is going to come together. Maybe not exactly to your plan. Calm it down. Not everything is your plan. And in fact, you don't want it to be. Flowing with the universe means having a little bit of faith, right? It's going to be okay. If you're catching yourself suddenly, and I know it's tax season, all of that good stuff, it's going to be fine. All of it is going to come together if you keep doing the next right thing and keep your mindset correct, okay? Spirit, where is their ego? Spirit, where is their ego? If their soul is at 3 of Pentacles, Spirit, where is their ego? Oh, I felt that buzz. Whatever's under this finger. But I want this. But I want this. That's a lot of pentacles in your soul and in your ego. What this does tell me is that you are somewhat in line. Although having the Three of Pentacles in your soul, saying we are looking for cooperation, and maybe not every path that you're looking towards has been made readily available to you. They're saying you can't really conceive of some of the paths that we are going to open up. Yet some of you having negative thoughts are unintentionally blocking their efforts to open up new paths for you. Okay? And that's what this 3 is about. Yes, you can have all of this. This is all for you. There's a reason that this dream is in your heart. They don't put a dream in your heart. You're not born with a dream in your heart. You don't have a dream in your heart if it isn't meant for you. It's for you. Spirit, what's at the root of the situation? What's at the root? Spirit, what's at the root of this situation? Definitely seeing a lot of travel for some of you coming up in the future. A lot of travel. Good for you. Some of you sowing some wild oats, and some of you just taking trips that you've always dreamed of doing, and you're finally making the jump. Good for you. Getting from comfortable. Getting from comfortable. What's at the root of your situation? Another pentacle. 7 of Pentacles. You are starting to realize what is reaping a reward. What is reaping and what's worth nothing. What have you put your time into and you're getting nothing out of it? And this includes your emotions, your attitude, your thoughts. What are you spending your time ruminating about that's not bringing you productivity? It's a lot of pentacles. I'm seeing some of you have worked very hard. Worked very hard to get not only where you are, but to forge your path ahead in the future so that you don't have to worry in the future. Some of you have some very serious fears concerning retirement, concerning what's going to happen in my old age when I can't work anymore. Again, what's in the future doesn't even exist yet. It's what you do here and now. Because when you get there, you're going to say, gosh, I sure spent a whole lot of time thinking about money when I should have been living. Spirit, what if their past is affecting them now? Capricorn, what if their past is affecting them now? Beautiful. The Devil. This is Capricorn, right? Some of you have realized who you are and where your weaknesses are and where your strengths are. Okay? Now, the Devil is not always a negative card. The Devil can also be about the pleasures of life. It can be about food, good wine, good friends, good making love. The sensual part of life. But we must balance, right? You've started realizing, what have I been working towards? What have I been working towards? Your goals are changing, they're saying. For some of you, your goals are changing. Some of you may be growing at a different pace than those around you. And when I say those around you, I mean your partner, as in your husband or wife, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your children, your mother, your father, the people who have been directly, intrinsically intertwined with you for some time. You may be growing faster than them. When that happens, it's okay to grow at your own pace and not have to tell everybody exactly what you're going through. I don't know who that's for out there. You don't have to, in fact, you should not Tell everybody everything that you're going through all the time. Some of this stuff is meant to be an intrinsic thing, okay? And also be careful, they're saying, of judging others' paths who are not at the same place you are. I don't know who that's for either. Many of you have gone through a very serious transformation. That doesn't mean it's over. The transformation is still occurring for many of you, especially now when it comes to your finances. Capricorns are extremely good with money usually. They're very good with their finances. And this often comes because they have worried about them and they have taken care of them. They babied their finances. They've taken care of them. They've actually paid attention to them. Some people don't pay attention to their finances and then they get bad. You guys usually are pretty good with finances because you have balance. Don't forget why you're good with finances, because you have balance. You have balance. And don't forget why you want that abundance so that you can live. If you truly want to have tons of abundance, if money is really important to you, that's not a bad thing, but make sure you know what the sacrifices are involved there. Don't get angry at others because you are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. Understand that you are sacrificing what you are sacrificing for that money. Understand that many times you're sacrificing the things that you actually want because you don't have the time to enjoy them. If that is really important to you, this legacy of money, not only for you and your family after you, I'm feeling for many of you that is the case. I just want you to understand, really go within yourself. I have a spirit guide over here this is all coming from one spirit guide. So you'll know who you are, who I'm talking to. Really go within yourself and say, is this really what I want? Is it really worth the time it's going to take for my family? The time it's going to take from my livelihood or my life, my fun, my joy? Do I really love what I do? Is this something that I'm passionate about? And is it worth the sacrifice? Is it worth the sacrifice that it will take? For some people it is. And that's wonderful. That's great. We each are here on a different path and we're here to express a different perspective of our souls. But ask yourself and actually be authentic and honest with yourself. Is it worth it? Not everybody needs to be a millionaire. Not everybody needs to be rolling in the dough. Some people are happy with just their home, good food, the ability to take a trip every now and then, to go when they want to go and come when they want to come. In some ways, you have to ask yourself, am I becoming a slave to the work? Where's my balance? The card of Sagittarius, Temperance, balance. Look at her with one foot in the water, one foot on ground, pouring. And the original, the very, very original, like before the Rider-Waite, the original tarot deck, they were pouring wine into water, such as Jesus, mixing the life, the ethereal life. It is balancing your spiritual and your material life. Do you have that balance? If you have this balance and you're still able to make the dough, baby, go and get it. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is simply an energy, and it is only evil if we make it as such, and it is only positive if we make it as such. Spirit, what is crowning over them? What is crowning over my beautiful Capricorns? What is crowning over them? Two of Cups, connection, commitment. Making a commitment. I want to pull a clarifier on this. This could mean a couple of different things, especially since we have so many pentacles in this reading. Forgive me. If you've watched any of my past videos today, you know I just started taking new vitamins. Actually, they're nootropics. And I'm going to do a video on those later. But when I burp, it tastes like straight up doo-doo, y'all. It is awful. Maybe someone out there just cleared their heart or throat chakra. I don't know. But, whew, Lordy mercy. Oh, it tastes awful. It tastes awful. Spirit, can we clarify this Two of Pentacles? I mean, see, I just said Two of Pentacles. Freudian slip. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is connection. And I love it that it came out right after this Temperance card. She's holding 2 cups. Maybe connection with Spirit. I don't know. Let's see. This commitment. Spirit. Two cards came out. The Chariot. And the Four of Swords. Going within. Know thyself. Know thyself. This month, you guys, some of you are going to have to go within and know thyself. And action. This could be a Cancer. Okay, this is the card of Cancer. But this is also the card of action. Okay? Which is, to me, an interesting card for Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, which is not of action. The sun is of action, not the moon. How interesting that the Cancer card is of action. But Cancer, represented by the crab, has that hard shell, right? They go within their shell. It takes them a while to process sometimes. Otherwise, they get angry with their little claws, right? Don't do that this month. I feel like some of y'all might. Do you see how his shoulder harnesses are like a shell? How he has the moons here, the star in his third eye. Give me a second here. Feeling very much, this is a connection with Spirit. We have here the Two of Cups. Then we see here Cancer. Again, we have the 2 sphinxes down here with the heart centered in between. This could be 2 people coming together. Maybe one. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. This could be someone who's in a relationship. Okay, this is for someone who's in a relationship. Okay? Meet in the middle and understand where your difference is. Help each other blossom. There's a reason you're together. Because you're different. Don't get irritated with their difference. Some of you may become the turtle whenever you get upset. The crab. Put your head inside and you got to think about it. You know, they may say all this stuff and you're so upset you can't even think straight. And then later you're driving in the car and you're just like telling them off in your mind. You're like, oh, I wish I would have said that then. That's my turtles out there. Okay? And that's beautiful. That's okay. That means you are thinking before you react. And then some of us out there, some of you out there, some of us out there, we've all had times, are the shark where you just go at it, right? You get upset and you go, when you bring these two together, and very often in a relationship, you're going to have the shark and you're going to have the turtle. This is saying, come together, see each other, stand in each other's shoes. Maybe for some of you, it's time for a recommitment, a blending of souls again. For someone who's not seeing eye to eye, this is going to be coming up very soon. Not only are your spirit guides talking to you, but their spirit guides are talking to them. That's very rare for me to have anything romantic in my reading, so please take that to heart if you are in a relationship. Spirit, this is going to go with whatever we just had because I was still in that energy, okay? Judgment. Look at Archangel Gabriel coming down, blowing his horn, saying now is the time. Now is the time. There's going to be a lot of powerful energy for some of you. If you are single, I do see you coming together with someone who maybe you're total opposite, and you're like, you better start letting down your guards of what I think I want versus what spirit wants me to have, what universe says is mine, who universe says is mine. Some of you, it's not going to be what you thought, and it's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. Do you want it? The shift is here. For many of my Capricorns out there who have done the work, this month is going to be difficult for you because things are shifting based on the manifestations you did back in September. The energies are shifting based on the manifestations you did back in September. So everything is coming back around, and it's going to be a bit turbulent in order to bring it back to a stable frame. And this is where you build off of. Okay? Spirit, for the near future, what do we have for our Capricorns for the near future, for this month? What do they need to know is coming if they stay in these energies, okay? So let go of money worries. The money is coming to you. I'm seeing the money is coming to you. You're worrying for nothing. The money is coming to you. Make sure you're putting your time, effort, and energy into what you actually want to produce. What are you wasting your time, effort, energy, and thoughts on? And reassess so that your crop next year is even fuller. So that it is full of your intention and energy and none of it's put to waste. There it is. I told you it's coming. Your time at the bottom of the wheel, my love, it's done. You're coming up the wheel. Next card out, the Fool. Does it get any better? The Wheel of Fortune. This may as well be winning the lottery. Worrying about money pushes money away. Money is simply an energy. However, simply being in the energetic flow of I have an attitude of gratitude. Who was it? Spirit guides. Who was it that said the wise? Thank you. Somebody has a good spirit guide out there. Somebody likes philosophy. Marcus Aurelius said, it is the wise who sees not what he lacks, but sees what he has. Who sees not what he lacks, but sees what he has. That is putting yourself in the frequency of all of the abundance you're looking for. And you will have to take some risks. And yeah, you might fall down, baby. Oh, you might fall down. But I'm going to be here. Your soul tribe will be here. When did you start getting scared of falling down? It's part of life. It's part of the change. It's part of the great wheel. You'll never be up here all the time, and you'll never be down here all the time. It's about learning that this part is a lesson so that you don't have to keep cycling this part over and over. Saying, how can I educate myself with this doo-doo? Right? That's all it is. When they throw stuff at you, that is the college of the universe. Do you think that you can learn how to live this life in elementary, middle school, high school, college? No. You can learn stuff. You can learn some really knowledgeable stuff. And knowledge is a big part of wisdom. You must have some knowledge to garner wisdom. But true wisdom comes from the lessons of life. That is a warrior. It happened for me and not to me, right? Let's pull an Isis Oracle card. I love you guys so much. Love Capricorn. Oh, I love Capricorn. You guys are still my #1 fans. I was surprised that you guys did not win this one. Libra won. I was the big shock. I did not know that. There it is. Woo! Divine sisterhood. Divine sisterhood. Community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. This is your spiritual message. This is your spiritual message. Look at their hands coming together. It's not all you, baby. Reach out to your tribe. Reach out to your tribe. And if you think you don't got a tribe out there, oh ho, you do. Start resonating at your authentic frequency and you will find them. That scare you, sister? Divine sisterhood. I'm only going to read a little bit. These are super duper long, but I am feeling these cards right now. Okay. Divine sisterhood. I'm going to hold this steady for a second so that if anybody wants to take a screenshot, maybe meditate on it. If you buy one oracle deck in your whole life, this is the one I suggest. It is truly, I've got millions of cards, yes, probably, but I've got hundreds of decks. And this is the one that's still to this day continuously surprises and touches me. Okay? I've got it linked below along with all my other decks. Divine sisterhood. I'm going to hold it still for a second if you want to take a screenshot. Maybe the imagery speaks to you in a certain way. You notice they're wearing different things here. Everything is different here. Divine sisterhood. In community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with a mutual desire for spiritual growth and honoring of innate wisdom, great miracles can truly occur. You are part of this community of light. At one time, it existed only in the spiritual worlds, yet now it is finally being born on earth. It is part of your destiny to help create and nurture a conscious community that empowers all of its members and is based in truth. Oh, that's so beautiful. This is your spiritual advice, and could it get any better? They're just saying, hey, you're here to do some special work. Make sure you're clear to do that. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships. Interesting. Into new relationships. Into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts that you made decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you now, and whom you can help too. As you grow together in peace and light and wisdom, your light has value on its own, of course, but it is also of deep service when it's visible to others, lighting the way. You are guided to allow the beloved Isis to help you now through community.